Analysis is part of Decision 2012, especially if you've already made your decision. Now, this is one of the top 10 closely watched Senate races in the country. Two former governors vying for Jim Webb's seat. Joel Rubin's here now with a preview of this race that's considered a toss-up, right in the middle of all those 10 races considered toss-ups, the race in Virginia. Joel, what are your thoughts?
Well, it is a very big race. The Senate is controlled by the Democrats, but by a very narrow margin. Republicans would love to take the Senate and the White House tonight. We'll see whether that occurs. Most folks are saying, the analysts across the country are saying the Senate will probably remain in Democratic hands, but that's based on them winning seats, and Tim Kaine will have to defeat and hold on to a seat in Virginia that's held by Jim Webb. Now, back in 2006, very close election between Jim Webb and George Allen. In fact, Webb only won by about 9,000 votes, less than 1%. And that was a third-party candidate was in that race. She won 26,000 votes, Gail Parker. So there's no third-party candidate this time. It's going to be Kaine against Allen. We may be watching that one late into the night. And
a lot of analysts, Joel, have Virginia leaning Republican, meaning Romney has a really good chance as president to possibly get Virginia tonight. Even with that, though, a lot of people are still picking Tim Kaine.
Well, it's true. I mean, I think that the people in Virginia know Tim Kaine. They know George Allen. They've both been their governors. Allen, of course, was a senator for 6 years. So both of these candidates are well known to Virginians, so they have their views on them. And I don't think it's necessarily going to follow that they voted for Romney and then Allen. They're going to vote for Obama, then Kaine. These men are their own people, and everybody seems to know them fairly well.
Still, though, the polls have it, last one I checked was about less than a 1% difference, Allen and Kaine. So what does Tim Kaine have to do to win, and what does George Allen have to do to close the deal tonight?
Well, I think they probably have to do the same things that Obama and Romney have to do to win in Virginia. Obama needs a very strong turnout here in Hampton Roads and in Northern Virginia. Tim Kaine does as well. Mitt Romney's going to need it in Central Virginia, down in Southside Virginia, and out in Southwestern Virginia. That's where George Allen needs it too. Allen has been out there a whole lot out in Southwest Virginia, not as much here in Hampton Roads, oddly. So maybe he believes that's where his margin's going to come from.
That's interesting, because one of Allen's big issues, of course, as the big issue in this campaign, is for Virginia sequestration, which does affect Hampton Roads. And Allen has always said that 200,000 jobs are at stake. If that goes through, you would have expected to see more of him here.
Well, maybe so. I mean, he certainly has played that up in his ads, and he said that Tim Kaine supported the sequestration, which would cost all those jobs. I'll be interested to see maybe when we see exit polls when it's all over, whether that becomes a big issue, whether that's a real differentiator between the two candidates for Senate.
Joel Rubin will be talking to you throughout the night. We're also going to have you back in about a half hour or so, so we'll have some more interesting discussion about election night. Thanks, Joel.